Hey, somebody. Ooh. Hey, sister. Hey, girl. Hey. Thank you for coming. As always, thank you so much. If don't nobody be in this piece, I know who gonna be here every time. My dog. They're my dog for sure. I don't know many rap songs. I know that one. That's my dog. I think he said it. That's my dog for sure. I guess now. I don't know. It got a little catchy little beat to it though. I know that song. I don't know nothing else. I know that one. I know that one. I know that one now. I'm gonna listen to it. Folks don't say ringtones. I want to go find it because I know you can buy them on iTunes. I don't know if anybody even still use iTunes, but it still exists though, and people still I mean, they still put albums and stuff on there. So I may see if they're. No, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna do that. Nobody buy no ringtones no more. Mm, excuse me. Oh, I hope your week been going well. You ready to hit it tomorrow? Ugh, just work is so ghetto. Just oh my god, it's for the birds. Work and adulting is ghetto. 0 out of 10. Don't recommend. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. I'm over here looking like springtime. It's all right though. We'll be at 3 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna jump into this episode. To anybody coming back at a later date and watching, I surely appreciate you, or just a later time. I appreciate you. When you come, please make sure you leave a comment or like the video. Just interact with my content, especially if you enjoy it. When you do that, that's how these platforms are gonna know that you enjoy my content. Of course, they're gonna help push your girl further up the algorithm. So if you would do that for me, hey, somebody, whoever you are over here, I can't see you, but hey, if you would like, leave a comment down there. Let me know who you are. I appreciate you stopping by though, regardless. Yes, 0 out of 10. I do not recommend adulting, working, all that is ghetto. Bills, ghetto. Not even fabulous either, just ghetto. Like I don't understand it. Jesus paid it all. All right. I make my own stuff laugh. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the episode. This is season 13, episode 2. Season 13, episode 2. And if you read the topic or the title, this one is called Don't Regret Him, Regret Neglecting You. Don't regret him, regret neglecting you. Don't say you regret him. Do not say you regret him. Let's be real. You don't regret him because that was a lesson that you should have learned from him. The question is, did you learn? Did you learn the lesson? Right? That's the question. You don't regret him. You regret every single time that you ignored yourself, abandoned yourself to keep him. That's a word I ain't jumped in yet. That's a word I ain't jumped in yet. You do not regret him. You don't regret him. You regret every single time you ignored or abandoned yourself to keep him. Lord have mercy. Grab your notepad. Let's talk about it. Hey y'all, welcome to Keena's Corner. I'm your girl Keena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. Here on Kingdom's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. If you're here on my YouTube or on my Facebook, if you will, for me, make sure you like the video, comment, share, subscribe. My YouTubers, make sure you hit the bell notification so when I post or go live, you don't miss it. Thank y'all for doing that for me. Um, yeah, I appreciate y'all. If you here, drop me a comment. Even if you come at a later date and you feel the need, if you enjoyed it, please let me know. All I gotta do is just drop a little something down there to let me know that you were there. I thank y'all again for stopping by, for hanging with your girl one more time. If this is your first time, you right on time. Don't leave. Stay right there. I got something for you, like I do every episode. You know who it is. It's your girl, Keena Matthews. I'm back with some more facts, with some more truth for you. Over here, we gonna heal, period. Over here, we gonna heal, period. Y'all, if you have not, go check out my website, KeenaMatthews.com. It's live. KeenaMatthews.com. If you need a way besides these live stream videos to check me out, to subscribe to me somewhere, to follow me somewhere, then you have every opportunity to do so now. All of my websites are there. Either you can scroll to the very bottom and click the social media icons like Spotify and YouTube, or if you click to listen now, once you get on top at the top of the page of my website, you can click listen now and it'll just take you to a link tree with all my links on it. So again, it's live, y'all. Check out KeenaMatthews.com. I appreciate your support. Now let's hop in this episode. Let's hop in it. So I know I'm not the only one who done said something like, I regret ever fucking with such and such. I stayed too long. I should have left sooner. I wasted my damn time. But actually, I get you, but you actually didn't waste your time, sis. You didn't. I mean, yes, sometimes we definitely could have left a lot sooner. Sometimes we definitely could have chosen ourselves a lot sooner. Sometimes we could have walked away just, before we did, but you didn't waste your time, right? You didn't waste your time. Because like I said it in the intro, that time with what's her name, whoever it was, should have taught you something. It should have taught you something, so you didn't waste your time. And maybe that thing it was supposed to teach you, maybe it was just simply to teach you how to love yourself sooner, right? Maybe it's just to teach you that one thing, how to learn yourself, how to love yourself sooner. Stay with me. Of course, a lot of things I talk about, I've been here. And while I had to take time and sit with myself, of course, it got real honest. And honesty be hurting like hell. Truth hurts. The truth hurts. A lot of the time, you don't regret him, it's you. A lot of the time, you do not regret him, it's you. Because every single time that you felt something was off and you ignored it, it's you. You don't regret him. You regret loving him more and loving you less and completely abandoning you. Ooh, that was a bar. They gotta let that marinate in your spirit. Shit now. Ooh, Lord. You don't regret him. You don't regret loving him. You regret loving him more, loving you less, and completely abandoning you. Cloud, have mercy. So, of course, over here on Kingdom's Corner, we all about accountability. That's what we have to do. We have to take accountability, right? We're going to be very honest, real honest on this episode. Because, of course, from the beginning, you felt it. Something felt off. You saw something. You just didn't at the time, you just didn't say anything. You noticed the bullshit right off top. You just didn't act on what you knew at the very first sight of the problem. You didn't act on what you knew at the first time when the problem presented itself. You didn't act on it. Now, of course, if you read this topic, or a lot of us, you grown, you know what neglect means. But I actually went to look up like the official dictionary meaning. Neglect means to pay no attention to or little to or to disregard, right? And sometimes neglect don't always seem like that definition, don't always seem that loud or that dramatic. Sometimes it looks like you just giving one more chance. Sometimes it looks like you having to explain your partner's behavior. Sometimes it looks like you saying it's not that bad. Sometimes it looks like you accepting bullshit, right? Sometimes it looks like that. And but you choose to stay anyway, knowing something is off, but you choosing to stay anyway, right? Even though your intuition spoke to you, right? You just ignored it. So again, you don't regret him, regret ignoring you. Remember this. A lot of time in relationships, we don't lose ourselves at one single moment at a time. Remember that. You lose yourself one decision at a time. You lose yourself one more disrespect at a time. You lose yourself one cheating incident at a time. You lose yourself one more chance at a time. Remember that. So again, we're being real honest, right? Hear this part. You were not confused. And see, you weren't confused. You knew, you just were hopeful. We talked about this one before. We talked about this one before. Ooh, Lord. When you hear me, sis, you were not confused. You knew. You were hopeful. You hoped that things would change. You hoped that he would change for you. You hoped that whatever you felt deep down inside wouldn't be true. You you just hoped that your intuition was just fooling you, right? But hear this. Hoping and banking on potential, of course, is gonna have you ignoring them patterns that's right in your face. And what have we learned multiple times on multiple different episodes? Patterns do not lie. They don't lie. Being hopeful and you believing in potential gonna have you stuck every single time. It's gonna have you stuck in situations that them patterns done already exposed. My law. And that's where we get stuck in what could be instead of what it actually is. That's how you get stuck. Shit, I ain't even drinking, y'all. I'm hot. I feel like a hot dog, 7-Eleven. Of course, y'all know me. I'm not here to shame or blame anybody. I've been here, done that. Been there, done that. Of course, I'm always going to tell you the truth, though. Yes, they might have betrayed you, but you participated. You betrayed you too. Heard me? Yes, they might have hurt you and betrayed you, but you participated. You hurt you too. You betrayed you too. Because every time you chose their comfort over your peace, every time you put their feelings over your boundaries, every time you gave them another chance, every time you excused their bad behavior, every time you picked their peace or their presence over your sanity, you left you behind. Lord have mercy. Whew. Mm. So if you listening to me, hear this part. Hear this part. They hurt you, but you kept putting yourself in that position to get hurt again. They hurt you, but you kept putting yourself in that position to keep getting hurt, to get hurt over and over again. When you forgive them on more than one occasion, when you forgive over and over again, when you accept the crumbs they give you, when you tolerate the bullshit, you put yourself back in it. That's what I'm here to talk about, the hard part, right? Because of course it's easier to focus on what they did than what you allowed. I got tongue tied. It's easier to focus on what they did than what we allowed. Hear me now. Hear me. Because what you allow, somebody finish it. What you allow, of course, it will continue. It's going to continue, right? Of course. Always. I got to hit you with a silver liner. Of course. There's always one, right? Because one day you're going to get tired of neglecting yourself. One day you're going to get tired of explaining that bad behavior. One day you're going to get tired of saying it's not that bad when you know it's that bad, right? You're going to get tired of forgiving when there's clearly no change in their behavior. You're going to get tired of being understanding. You're going to get tired of waiting on change. You're going to get tired of waiting, period, right? You're gonna get tired of pouring into people who ain't pouring back into you. And then one day you will finally ask, shit, what about me? What about me? Because at some point you're gonna start choosing yourself the same way that you kept choosing them. Period. And it won't be because they suddenly changed for you. It'll be because you did. Word. Word. Healing is not just you crying. Healing is not just you journaling. Healing is not just you praying. Healing is just not you telling your story and writing about it and talking about it. It's not that. Healing is actually a lot of accountability. It's saying that you deserve better and you should have chosen better the first time. Healing is realizing you don't need an apology or closure. You just need to stop abandoning yourself. Oh, God. Word. Word. And when you stop neglecting yourself, everything will change. Everything will change because then you won't ignore yourself, right? Because if it feel off, I bet you're gonna listen now. If it don't sit right in your spirit, I bet you move now. I bet you do. If it cost you your peace, I bet you'll show them a magic trick and disappear. I bet you will. Right? When you stop neglecting yourself, everything changes, period. Period. And when you start to neglect yourself, everything will begin to fall apart. Right? The loss is not losing him, it's you losing yourself. That's not the loss. The loss is not losing him. The loss is you losing yourself. I refuse to go back there. Now, what about y'all? What about you? I refuse to go back there. Sit with this. Not with what they did, but what you accepted, what you tolerated, what you allowed. Sit with that, right? Sit with that. You got to sit with that. If whenever you hear me, sit with it. Not with what they did, but what you accepted, what you tolerated, what you allowed, what you kept allowing. So, no, don't regret him. Don't. Don't. Whoever you are, sis, you do not. Don't regret him. Regret every time that you chose yourself, or regret every time that you chose you. I can't even talk. Regret every time you chose him over you. Mm-mm-mm. Regret every time that you ignored your gut. Regret every time that you accepted the bare minimum. Regret that. Regret every time that you abandon yourself just to keep him. Mm, of course, in this life, man, you live, you learn, and you heal. And in the midst of all of that, you living, you learning, you healing, you growing, you prospering. Never neglect yourself again. Period. Big dot. I'm done, y'all. That's my spiel. She said it was quick and easy. I'm done, y'all. That was quick, wasn't it? See? Excuse me. Sometimes I can be long winded like a preacher, but sometimes I know when to sit down. Mm. Oh my God. Since I got your color on, purple. It's like a, well, I mean, it's purple, but like lavender. I love like light purple. I know you love purple though. But I try to be springish, It's springtime. Summertime. And the kitchen. Wait a minute, I don't know. I messed it up. No, I definitely messed it up. It ain't even summertime. I'm singing about spring. That's all right, though. Y'all know what I meant. That's what I wanted to say. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get off here. Thank you for coming, sis. I appreciate you. I gotta get off of here, do a little editing, and get some things together, for this episode, and we gonna work it out. Oops, we gonna work it out. All right, y'all. This is Keena's Corner where we grow, we heal, we tell the truth, even when it hurts. If this episode bless you, please just don't listen. Make sure you tap in with your girl. Make sure that you are following the episodes. Correction. Make sure that you are following my podcast. Make sure you're doing that for me. Apple Podcasters, make sure you rate and review. Rate and review the show. Go ahead and give me a follow. I drop these episodes every Thursday. I want to make sure you right here so you don't miss any. Go ahead and follow the show. People on Good Pods, please continue for me. Go ahead and recommend the episodes. I've made the self-help list weekly and monthly, maybe 3 times now. Put me back up in there, especially if you're enjoying the content that you hear. I appreciate y'all so much. Everybody else, Spotify, iHeartRadio, everybody else, web, everybody on the web, whoever, how you finding me, I appreciate you being here. I hope you hear something that makes you want to stay, makes you want to join Keena's Corner, and we can all heal together. Because whether I know you or not, for real, you're my sister. You my sister. Big dot. Um, y'all, I got two. I added before I go. Let me tell y'all. Let's see here. Before I go, y'all, within the just 2 days, just the last within the last 2 days, y'all, I have added. Let's see, I added 7 countries in 2 days. 7 countries. I appreciate that. I'm growing. Despite what little these lives look like, but I'm thankful for if nobody showed up. If one person show up, I'm thankful for that. So big shout out to Republic of Moldova, Serbia, Algeria, Indonesia, Senegal, and Ivory Coast. Shout out to y'all. I hope you're enjoying the content. I've also big old shout out. I'm gonna give a big old shout out to Vietnam. Vietnam, y'all. They actually been on one of my top listeners. Shout out to Vietnam. Shout out to Brazil. Brazil, I see you. Brazil, Vietnam, I see y'all. If you enjoying Keena's Corner, man, I appreciate y'all. I hope you find something that you like. Find a way to get in touch with me and let me know where you're coming from. Matter of fact, if you ever hear this somewhere, do me a favor. Let me know where you're listening from. Let me know where we coming in at from Keena's Corner. I appreciate y'all. All right. Until next time, y'all stay real, be authentic, be you, stay honest, be damn. Until next time, stay real, be authentic, be you, be honest, stay balanced. God ain't using the perfect ones, He wants the real ones. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to season 13, episode 2 of Keenan's Corner. This is episode 122 in total. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed delivering the message. I thank you for being here, and I thank you sincerely for being here in your girl's corner. I love y'all. I'll talk to you next week. Mwah. Mwah. Bye.